From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Lie. Nigga.
On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first
That nigga said me.
practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Man, that shit cold as a motherfucker.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
No, why the fuck you? Why you just cussed me out for it? And I just came back on it, nigga. Like I haven't been on the mic. I've been putting in parlays and eating and shit.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. The Chargers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight.
What?
That's nothing to panic about.
You straight, bro?
Lucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable.
Man, your wife need to hurry up and give you your hot plate and a hot dessert, nigga, or something. Oh shit.
Hey, yo,
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
Hello. I beat this nigga life yesterday.
What?
With this nigga right
We'll
here.
work the middle here.
Hold up, I'm about to play my game, man.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers first.
Who, me?
down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted
See,
to
look, man, you on some shit, man. Chill.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what?
No, life. How you doing? Life. How you doing? How you doing, life? How you doing, life?
Son. I will. Huh?
And a strong run that time as he's across the field.
Damn, man.
Down to the 43.
I didn't get.
14 yards that
I ain't
time.
get no message because my screen was on YouTube for one. So when you on YouTube, messages don't.
We know you can take off, but be smart. He got hit pretty hard there.
I can't remember, bro.
They like to tell us that they become running backs when they take off.
What happened to Woo? You shot Woo?
At all times, they're quarterbacks. Protect yourself. Slide. Get out of bounds. Don't take that kind of hit.
That one good for 20 on the catch.
Yeah, you shot Woo? Man, I don't even know, bro. If I had something that it wasn't even important, bro.
Herbert now. And this one finds McConkey. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation.
I've
here
been
for
told
second
you
down.
that.
Hey, Life, is the cold chooser active? Is the cold chooser active? Oh, alright.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. And he'll be brought down
No,
this
that's
time
not
at
true.
the 5-yard line. 9 yards hands on the play.
Hey, we don't tolerate that type of injury around here,
They've
though.
taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up?
He'll be the last competition level.
We
Shit.
need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back.
Nigga, he the last one, nigga. If we can get him, get him.
So the ball position now at the 3.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you,
Second and
though.
goal. Right.
I don't know.
Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Driven it down the
Playing
field
the new
nicely here
Eagles
on the
user.
opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down
Bad
territory, or
pass.
might he go for it?
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. Wright going to try and bull his way in. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Wright, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. Dances by him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Oh, shit. Damn, bitch.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Oh, it's over. Oh, he got up. Like, he can't.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Thomas. To the right side and intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
Hey, that nigga Preem 33 in the chat, in this party chat. The new Eagles use, I just missed it.
A lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Going deep here for Parker. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. Pushing his way through. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to right. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time.
Who is number 40?
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I know what that did. But you gotta line up to the nickel.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Brad McConkey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To the right side, he's got Parker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the units made a move. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the counter, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Ball again on 2nd down. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this about the 32. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. He'll buy some time right. They'll throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark
forgot I
somewhere.
put the hot
It's not
route
gonna
now
come on
instead
this
of
drive,
my
'cause they have to
quarterback.
punt this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. 157 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
About her playing regular with him. Hold a minute. My bad, I forgot.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission. Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. Second and 10. Now a give, running left is right. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball. And foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this this one is down he goes. Hassan Reddick. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we've seen in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
this is intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's got room. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. Thomas will look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here.
I read this shit.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Thomas. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he takes this just a few yards shy in the red zone before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And And he is going to lose yardage here. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. He's got room to roam, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead is now 24. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the return will stop right around the 25. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Defensively, you give up the big chunk play there on the ground. Now they really have to bow up.
They certainly do, but I know how offensive linemen think. They don't care that the defense is going to bow up. They want to dominate them. They want to get into the end zone first and have the running back follow them. That's how they want to cap off this drive.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Escapes the defender. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
Whoa.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at him, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. On to give. This is right. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll go again here with Wright. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Wright with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Derwin James with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A give up the middle to right. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 34. 112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Went to this guy like he didn't
give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Wright. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Be better, man.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
I ain't even see the other safety back there. I'm glad I got here. It's like he blended in into the
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Throw the ball, nigga. Throw the ball. Just throw it.
He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for L.A., they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Good play.
Conservative here. One play, get our answer. This one caught by Hopkins. Down after 8 of 6 on first down. Work now on 6. From the counter. and goal coming up. Able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Mike, right, his third.
A pass. Caught by Saquon. To the Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown.
I'm over here stacking up my stats like Saquon.
High left quarterback play.
Jacobs is dead.
Progressions, Mike. Touchdown, check.
Jacobs is gonna die. Unless that boy go to the lab in that room.
What you say?
Nothing, man. I ain't finna do that with you.
I can't even. Listen, bro.
What the fuck? What the fuck wrong with life, Tone? Top.
I'm out of here for a month. I'm just saying, I ain't been able to.
Bruh, I just had my game volume up. I've been in my game, bro. I ain't even been paying attention to y'all for the past 40 minutes, man. I'm just now turning my shit back
Oh
up.
my God.
You start drinking.
No,
Yeah, that drink finna handle you. I bet you sit there and fall asleep on the couch with some liquor sitting in a little shot glass, still just sitting there.
God, bro.
Just fall asleep.
I don't do that. I did 2-3 weeks ago. And guess what was
What?
damn. Thank you, George.
The same song, just going back to back.
Yeah, it was fuck that. Yeah. Have a good night, Jimmy. Did you
Yeah, we still in that game. Oh my God.
I hope that nigga. Oh, I see extra